a smile with the sun. Can't keep it down, cause we have to overcome.
Sleepless nights under pressure, got a lot on my mind. But will life be without all the struggles of mine? Can't sleep, summer steam trees for peace of mind. I can't sleep, but these sweet dreams do ease my mind. I say, what success without a little sacrifice? With every downfall, yes, you have to have a rise. Then the world to lose your soul, no, we're not gonna pay that price. I forgive thanks to life, the morning sun.
Tristan, but I'm gonna sleep on the other phone.
When you win, it's a sweet story.
Alright, so I just started the stream. So if you go on IRFM, what's the number?
Only that I know my history. So we have to give the king glory.
Oh wait, no, don't say it. We're stream, don't say it.
Positively when I light up on ritual. Tell me selfish ways when I go beg them for nothing.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say give me 1 second. Give me a number.
Love it. And it was all fun. I had a lot of cousins, sisters, family members, and we go outside. We played dandy shandy, a scotch. We like get a little boat, stuff maker, like we just boating, run race, we did put in the water. Then we had a little gully style, jump down the gully, we play. It was so fun. If I could go back right now, I go back. So my childhood was awesome. It was a lot of outside playing, a lot of fun, less fighting. Just family member playing and enjoying ourselves. It was so much fun. Nothing like now.
Wow. No, normal childhood where a lot of us can relate to. Not like now,
Nice.
we lock up in a
Harsh,
house.
the Chinese, skip, all of the above.
Yeah.
Born girl in the ring, because we had a lot of family members, so we didn't need outsiders because we had a lot of cousins. So we were loved, you know what I mean, and always outside playing. Always, we never have any phone, no internet, no nothing to disturb us. Just playing, being kids, and having fun. Beautiful.
No, you speak about being a part of a big family and a lot of cousins and all of that. Looking back, what did you admire most about your mom and your dad?
Oh, my mom and my dad, they were very loving and they were providers. They are truly providers. My dad was strict, my mom was cool, but I can tell you, I loved it. Because of my dad, I grew up with all of my morals. You know, everything I grew up sturdy and firm, and all of the morals still instilled inside of me. So my dad and mom was beautiful parents. We didn't short of anything. My mom was the one who spoiled us. My father was very stern. We didn't short of anything. And we had to work very hard. So I think that is where I get my hard work from, because we used to fend from my dad and mom teach us to fend from a tender age. So my mom and dad would go on the road because they are eagle, they do grumpy vision. And then they had a shop in the yard. So while they were on the road, my big sister and I had to be in that shop selling the neighbors like everything. They said everything: flour, sugar, rice, grumpy vision, ice, anything you want, we had it. So by the time they get off the road, money was there. So I learned to fend from a tender age, but we still had time to play.
Yeah, KEIVA, I'm not hearing you again. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Oh, I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you now. Okay, so you were telling us that, from very early, your big sister, you were in the shop when your parents on the road and them hustle and come back and, money was there. But let's go into the classroom now. How would you describe KEIVA Hibbert? What was she like in the classroom?
You mean at school? Honestly, oh my God. My sister was the calm one. I would say, I like to fight. I was always in fights.
Oh, yes, KEIVA.
My sister never gets in trouble. It was always KEIVA. So I ended up a lot of school. When my sister would finish one school from grade 1 to 6 or whatever it is, I only do maybe like 2 years, 3 years. My mom always has to move me from a school. Because there was always somebody who wants to mess around, and I am not having that. But different from that, I was loved at school. My teachers was very nice, and because I was very talented, so I'm always representing from my school and my class, and when you care for your school, you know that love. Because whenever we have competitions, they like, put KEIVA in. And KEIVA is coming out to represent for her school. So, depending on fighting, I was a good student. I was very humble, I was very kind, very loving. But I don't like when people mess around from a tender age, and I always love to stand up for myself. But as I started growing older, I didn't want that anymore. I just don't fight. I just stopped fighting.
Okay, so it wasn't like you go out there and pick fights. It was just more like you having to defend yourself.
I think because, as I said, I was a very talented student. Even where I go.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I was very talented. So I think that caused a lot of jealousy.
Oh, got you.
And I was that student, like, from I was a little girl, I was like, everywhere I go, I was just the life of the party. My presence was always, so I think it was a lot of jealousy. So people and I always just not say hi. We just not sit well. So I think it was like most jealousy. Because as I said, I am always that girl that shines bright in everything.
No, all right. So I definitely get that. So here you are now, like you were learning business from early with your parents giving you and your older sister that responsibility in the shop. And, at school, you said that you were humble. You also participated in a lot of activities, despite the little fights here and there. But at what point did you start loving music and dancehall in particular and started pursuing wanting to become a dancer? You remember
From a tender age. First of all, I am coming from a musical family. Like for instance, General Cheese. Married to my cousin still is.
Okay.
So, General Cheese, you're at really the same place. There you have Yellow Man, you have Lady G, you have Papa San, you have Paned, you have all the greats. Gregory Isaac, Yellow Man. So they'll always come to the house to see him. And then on top of that, we have Black Scorpio Studio right there beside us again. And then on top of that, my father had sound system. So my father, you have to book his son, pay him to come and perform at your party, play at your party and stuff. And I always say to the daughter that every time you book my father's son, my father is drawing me behind, let's go. Because once his son string up, I am his backup girl. So I'm always dancing. So it is in the blood. At one point, I can't sleep without the radio. I used to sleep with my radio. Like literally, I love sleeping on the carpet. So the radio was always, I sleep with the radio in my head. So I love music. And then again, growing up now, like when I was 17, I had a boyfriend that he was an engineer. He used to work in the studio. So I am surrounding everything music. I could not escape it. And then we have Black Scorpio come every Thursday and play. And once Black Scorpio string up, by the time I start dancing, everybody is a lot of crowd just start joining and watching me dancing. So I could not miss it. It was destined to be.
No, as you mentioned, the age of 17, I read that, Richie Stephens played an integral role in your career, when he provided you with an opportunity at 17. Tell us about that significant or defining moment.
All right, so I have to give this one first to Winford. That's on stage. So I was in a crew with Pragman, and we love to perform. And as I said, I was always performing. And then we had It's a Party. So this specific time, Winford said to me, you need to come to Cactus nightclub. We have something over there and we'd love for you to perform. Because I know you can mash the place up. And I'm like, okay. When I went to Cactus, they didn't want to let me in because there was no kerchief allowed and I decided I love to dress up. So I always have something for my image. I'm like, I'm not taking off my kerchief because my kerchief go with whatever. And they're like, you're not letting me in. I'm like, I'm going in. So Winford find some way to get me in. When I went in and they called me on the stage with Pragman, I performed and Keshima, I ripped Cactus up. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, you say you rip up Cactus.
To the ground. And then put it back. So then Winfred put me up on stage. And I think that's when Richie Steve was watching on stage and saw me. And then he reached out to Winfred and I said, Winfred, there's a little girl on your show. Who is that? She's energetic. I would love to have her in my music video. And Winfred said, her name is KEIVA. I'm going to give you her contact. So I was home with my friend and my dad, laying down and I hear my phone ringing. I like, hello. I answered the phone and I hear the big voice. I said, good morning. Is this KEIVA? I said, who is this? And the person said, this is Richie Stephens. I like, I said, hold on, let me go and get her. But it wasn't me who answered the phone. I was so like, what? So I said, hold on, let me go and get her for you. So I put on the phone and then I start like jumping up in the air. So no, I take a little time and I come back to the phone and I say, hi, good morning, who is this? And he's like, Richie Steve. I said, which Richie Steve? Like, how much Richie Steve you know? So I said, one. He's like, this is him. I said, hi, Richie Steve. him said, tell me something. He was a little girl, I see. On the TV, National Place, and I say, yes. He said, so where you get the energy from? Where you come from? Who taught you to dance like that? And I'm like, nobody. And Richie Steve said, listen, I have a son, Coppercat, he has a video, and I would love for you to come and participate in it. I said, okay, no problem. And so Richie Steve gave me the address and stuff, and I think I took the cab. It was me and my friend, because I had a friend that used to dance too. And we went there, we did the video shoot. Again, I ripped the video shoot off, of course. And then my friend was very upset. Like she said, I think we didn't get paid or something at the time. Yes, and she was very upset, and she's like, I need my money and I'm not coming back. But I was more humbled. As I said, I just love dancing. I was thinking about no money or nothing. I'm just thinking about dancing. And for me, I just know that something is there. I don't know what it is, but it's a passion, and I just don't care at the time. I just know that I want to dance. And so she behaved badly. And Richie Steve didn't sit well with Richie Steve's spirit. And I still didn't say anything. I just went home, happy that I am in Richie Steve's son video. Because I can see my success from a very tender age. So I'm not worried about the money at that time. Then Richie Steve reached out back to me and said, KEIVA, I have a show in Savannah called Unity Splash. Would you want to come and participate? I said, yes, of course. And Richie Steve would tell me where the bus going to leave. And he said, do me a favor, don't bring your friend. Don't bring your friend, she don't have any manners. And I don't like her behavior. I said, no problem. She didn't want to come anyway. She's like, I'm not going. So, Kashima, I went to Unity Splash. This was my first big experience with a lot of people. And girl, when I went, when Richie Steve called me on that show, I put everything in. I rip up the place. And Richie Steve called me on that one like 2 or 3 more times. I mash up the place. And at this point, you know, we went back to our hotel, and in the morning, my door started knocking up. Everybody come down, and Richie going to talk to you guys. And then I see everybody start waiting in a room, coming up with envelopes. I'm like, what's going on? Because I don't know what's going on. And realize where I get paid now. Say, what? At this point, I still not really follow up the money, because as I said, I come from good parent background, and I'm not short at nothing. My parents was proper providers. And my dad didn't like us taking anything from nobody. If you go to school and bring up anything, you have to take it back. You had to bring it back. So when I got called now, I went into the room and they gave me an envelope and said, this is from Richie Stevens. Thanks for coming and performing. You know, we appreciate it. I said, Kashima, I put on the envelope, because I tell her, all in my mind, I have to just dance. So the driver takes us back home now. So when I reach home now, eat, bathe, and everything still not paid. Now my mind decide to cut up the money. Girl, I like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I said, what? 6,000, 7,000. I said, what is it? $10,000 at a tender age. So that's a lot of money. I'm like, what? And I started jumping in the big money.
That was your first big pay that you got for dancing.
My only pay